Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's early in the morning for us. And when I say us, me and my son. So yeah, I just had my stretch, my morning routine stretch, or morning stretch routine. And it was really good, really nice, much needed. And I wanted to make a video about self-control and basically that we can only control ourselves. This took me a while to cultivate in my life. It really is a skill, and you just have to keep on practicing it and working the muscle, because eventually the muscle becomes stronger, right, if you keep working it out. And so that's how I like to think about becoming more resilient in feeling the need to control other people. And it's not in a bossy way. Like, when I say controlling other people, I mean trying to control the outcome of things and trying to control other people's behavior in a way where nothing bad happens, right? In a way where there's no conflict, because you're it's really easy to have this white picket fence idea in our head and just wanting to constantly keep that picture perfect, right? And that's just not realistic. It's not according to how life is supposed to be. And I really do think that the more that we try to control other people and control outcomes, the more that we are altering the story. So the more that we are trying to control other people, the more that we are trying to control the outcome of things, then the more that we are altering the story. And when I say the story, I say God's plan. And that is what I believe surrendering truly means. Surrendering to God's plan truly means letting go and letting things happen the way that they happen, and just dealing with whatever happens, and the only thing that we really can control is ourselves and our reactions, our responses. It's the only thing we can control. We can only control our behaviors, what we say, what we don't say. Sometimes saying nothing at all is better than saying something. Honestly, I used to just want to defend myself so much, specifically in relationships, to the point where it just created more chaos and it created more confusion. And it's just so much easier and more peaceful to just know my part in the situation and hold that part to myself. And of course, there is counseling and things like that, couples therapy and things like that, where you can really work out some issues. But again, if your partner doesn't want to go to those things, you can't force them. And you have to just let it be, and really surrendering to the thought that okay, you know what, God, God has the ultimate plan, right? He has every step that you are living. So he is directing everything. and really surrendering to everything that happens, good and bad, is truly going to make you stronger, and it's going to make you see the plan that was really meant for you. And I felt like I was about to say something really good. I'm trying to get it back. But like, yeah, so the more that you try to control the outcome of things, the more that you're altering the state of the story, the more that you're altering the plot of the story. And honestly, for me personally, I would rather know exactly the story that was meant for me. So that's why I just surrender and I release control of outcomes. I release control of people, and I release control of you know, what they say and what they do. Like, I can only control myself. I can only control my actions and my words, what I say and even what I don't say. And just like keep focusing on myself and keep bettering myself. And if other people choose to follow, then that's amazing. And if not, then, you know, it is what it is. They probably weren't meant to go the whole journey with you. So that really is a huge message for me today in my life. Like a huge reminder for me. Okay. So I wanted to share that in case if anybody else needed to hear that as well. Can you go get mommy your bowl, please? Go get mommy your bowl. And also, like, when things don't work out, just remember, thank you. Just remember that, like, okay, well then there's something better for me. There's something that is more aligned with my purpose. This was just a season. This was just supposed to be temporary. And like really, really surrendering to that. 1 second, guys, because it's gonna be noisy.
I love this next.
Yeah, you love it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so just like keep remembering, like, okay, it didn't work out, or like, yay, it's still going strong, and just like keep, you know, being grateful for the good things and the good timeline and all that stuff, and like, you know, just like remaining grateful. And then on the flip side of it, when things don't work out, just like remind yourself, okay, well then, you know, that means that this person or this thing wasn't meant to be in my life for as long as I thought. And now there's something else coming in, and I receive that new thing, and whatever it is, I know that it's going to be good for me. I know that it's going to serve my purpose. I know that it's going to mold me into the person, into the character that God has ultimately created me to be. And that is truly what surrendering is. And yeah. So honestly, guys, this was such a good word for me today. I'm really grateful that I am reminded of this. I'm really grateful that I am surrendering to God's plan for me specifically. And I know that everything is working out for the best. So I hope that this helps any of you out there, and I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.